I'm very curious on what Mena changed. I mean, in the US World Warrior, he struggled very much against Boost. And then in the league, the US league, he still struggled against Boost. I think he lost to him. Yes, he did lose to him. Goes up against Ryukichi in Evo Japan. Same character, different player. And this was a solid play. This was a solid display. Let's have a look and to see how he did it. I'm JabhiM, fighting game player for Goliath Gaming, 3-time Capcom Cup qualifier. I actually don't know who wins this matchup. I do know that Blanca from certain ranges has a hard time against Genrai. Ooh. What I remember seeing this and I'm curious on what made him, or was he just doing it preemptively and hoping to see something? Because it almost looked like he reacted. Damn. Yes, that was actually very key in the set. The problem with what he's doing here, he's blocking this crouching. When you block a crouching, Blanca is plus. He needs to block the standing. And unfortunately, he never did that. Because if he blocks it standing, he's not punishable, but I mean, he's minus, so it's your turn. Yeah, he tries to bait he tries to, because it's a common thing for Street Fighter players, is that in this situation, because of what, I don't know what you call that move where the electrics are minus, safe on block but minus, you'd want to take your turn back, and he goes for parry, because if you try to take your turn back, he'll get a perfect parry. Or if not, he'll get some drive gauge of your attempt. Ryukichi understands that kind of play style, and he decides not to do that. I don't know what that crouch fierce was though. No worth punish. Okay, footsies. Damn, yeah, he really wanted to send a message quite early, but it's very, very important when you look at here. Mena can't afford to block a lot of things, you see, but Wake Up Level 1 is going to shave up half, you know. So now Burnout is a threat. That's why you see Mena not engaging as much. Oh no. Damn, I actually had no idea about that punish. That you can DI. A lot of people don't know that, so this into EX Blankable. You can DI the EX Blankable, but you have to be looking for it because it is mad fast. Oh man. Nice attempt. I hate the setup. Yeah, I mean, he was gonna put you in burnout because he was gonna activate the Blanca ball, and you had to guess. If you guess wrong, you're in burnout. He's basically trying to make him worth. That's why you see he's worth in the stand light kicks. My bad, corner. I think you see here it happened quite a bit. Mena quick rised here, and I think Ryukichi was hoping that Mena would back rise, because then if he back rise, this was going to be like a safe jump. You see that's why he went for the fierce, because he didn't think that Mena's going to quick rise. Yeah, that he couldn't DI back, unfortunately. So the reason why you couldn't DI back is because there's when you head out of parry, there's a window where you can't press a button, and anything you do, um, basically anything you do is going to be punish counter. So if he had pressed DI, he might have gotten punish counter DI, but Even if, but then again, even if he mashed it, it wasn't gonna come out. There's like a window where it doesn't come out. Damn, he built a lot of meter back. Yeah, that's very. I'm gonna be pausing a lot, guys. Sorry, man. Uh, this is very important because if he had DP'd, the DP was gonna whiff and he was gonna punish you. So Blanca's one of those characters you have to let him rock. Damn, no whiff punishes. I wonder what he's waiting for because I'd assume he's waiting for to whiff punish something. No, whiff punish again. Oh no. I think he was trying to go for a hard read. One thing that was definitely annoying, man, especially from this range, you'll see sometimes Ryukichi starts throwing fireballs. Oh, nice hit confirm. Yeah, you see, he just went for the parry. He's not doing the OS, the DP OS, because he's afraid of the hop. That's plus. Okay, you go into the jungle. Oof. Yeah, that one. Unfortunately, he was airborne, so man, I couldn't get that big of a punish. What makes Blanca Ball so scary as well is that when he's got level 2, he doesn't have to charge it. Oh shit! Tries to bait the throw, or yeah, DP was gonna hit, but tries to bait the throw. Damn, no, you were straight out of range, man. I swear, Street Fighter 6 and low forward drive rush. And unfortunately, Mena was afraid of that. That's why he wasn't engaging as much because he knew that if a low forward hits, he's dead. No, I don't think Ken can punish that. Nice drive, Di. Yeah, that's a rip. You see, he's letting him rock with the drive rush cancels. Oh, you're gonna be guessing, bruv. Sets up the ball. Oh, nice. So here's what Mena is doing here. Ne? Okay, and I like this play. So after the two jabs, generally Blanca players are gonna activate the Blanca charm. So you will preemptively press parry and hope to get the perfect parry. So he does two jabs. You see the parry comes out because that's what he that's what the players generally do against Blanca. After the two jabs, they go into lightning, and then they activate Blanca Chan. But he's aware of it, so he does two jabs, and he sees the parry, walks forward, does it again. You see, and this time Ryukichi says, "You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm not guessing anymore. I'm doing the option select drive rush. So basically, if he had activated Blanca Chan, Ryukichi was going to do a perfect parry. But because he didn't activate Ryukichi, so he did parry for forward. It's the option select. So a perfect parry was going to come out. But because the perfect parry didn't come out, the drive rush comes out. And from that distance, I promise you nobody's checking it. You'd have to be expecting it. Yeah, you see the fireballs from this range are annoying. Oh no. I'm surprised it didn't combo and he drops the combo. One low forward, you're dead, man. Huh? Nice. What a whiff punish. Oh no, he tried to challenge the general. I got counter hit. Nice. This is, and I did this a lot. So against Ken, stand, stand heavy. I mean, a button into Genrai generally is you can DI it. Obviously, you need to be very early because of this, but you can generally DI the button into the heavy Genrai. It's very important. So what Ken players like to do, especially Tokido, when I was playing him, he liked to do the stand fierce into heavy Genrai, which is weak to DI. Nice check. Yeah, from this range, it's hard for Blanca to slide, and then from that range, you're definitely gonna whiff. Nice. Yeah, he's activating for the corner carry, and then he's gonna set up the ball. Yeah, you sent a message before. You're not gonna send it every time. Mm. Bro, Kent's corner carry. You see, again, men are quick risers, and Ryukichi this time, before, remember, he didn't expect it the last time. So this time he goes for the cross up, and then this time he gets the block stand. I wonder what Mena tried to do here. Again, he blocked that crouching. Oof, drive rush. Nice hit confirm. I wanna talk about something quick. This is the most easiest way to catch someone with a crouch medium kick. You know, so basically, this is about +2 at least. So +2, +3, but I don't think it's +3. I think it's +2 at least. Now, to try and avoid getting thrown, Mana tried to walk back, or maybe when there's some spacing, it will try to walk back, and then Ryukichi immediately did crouch medium kick drive rush. It's the safest way to do a crouch medium kick, and probably the most common way people get caught low with a crouch medium kick. From a plus button, they go into crouch medium kick because you know it's plus, so you're gonna want some space. You're gonna try to walk back because no one wants to sit there and take the throw. Not even Mena. That's why he teched there. Oh, nice. And that worked. That was plus. Nice. He should be dead. Oh no no. Yeah, he's dead because I don't think you're blocking this in burnout. Three things can happen here. Overhead, low, he might throw you again. So basically what's going to happen, he might activate the Blanca Chan, go at the back, overhead, low. He might throw you and not activate, and activate after he throws you 2 times. This is a fucked up situation. Oh, and if you manage to block everything, he activates level 2. So it's basically a checkmate if you don't do a reversal. See, throws him. You're at his mercy. Activates. Ah, my man. Even if you had managed to block it, he's going to activate level 2. You're not getting a drive meter back. You're dead. Plus. Okay, we're taking you to the jungle. Uh-huh. He's looking for the parries. Oh. Bro, this combo was gonna be amazing if he landed it. You're gonna spend it? Yeah. He has to look at the drive meter. He has to, so he can replenish his and shave off Mana's. And now Mana's close to burnout, so he basically can't block a stand heavy punch. That's why he drive rushed. I mean, that's why he parried. So um, this Mana had to do because his drive gauge was so low. Because it was a jab, I think he did the wrong punish. Oh, no whiff punish again. Oh, he tried to cross cut. Nah, he doesn't have to even spend any super. Okay, he's gonna go for the corner carry. Activate the Pankachan. Ah, he said no. Because when Pankachan is out, it's basically a free throw. You know, you don't want to. Oh shit, he didn't have super. That converts into super, by the way. This into if he had level 1 or level 3. I don't know about level 3, but actually, if he had level 1, it was gonna be a link, but he didn't have it. Ryukichi, I think he tried to jab there. Bro. Damn, why did he try to? I'm curious on why Ryukichi tried the overhead. Thought it was gonna go low. These jabs, you know what? I call this poetic justice because Ken does this when he's with that button. That I think you can check, but actually I'm not sure because I know Rashid's one you can't check. It'll be like a trade. He gets a trade combo from it. If he does drive rush, if he does jab into drive rush, jab, yeah, jab into drive rush, jab, punish. That was way too close. Oh, too late. I hate this, especially in six. It happens a lot. Side switch. Damn. Bro, the kind of combos I see from Rikichi. Oh yeah, that was a punish. That's sweet. But damn, you gotta stand fierce from punishing Blanca's sweep. You try to stand fierce on Ken and see if that works. Yeah, too far. Okay, we're going for the corner carry, and you're guessing. Oh no. Nice. You see that combo? I like this, you know. So, but me, I don't know. I think Mena went for damage. You know, he went for damage because I was gonna do DI into stand fierce DI. It was gonna burn him out, but Mena probably wanted damage while also playing a mind game because when your opponent has so little drive gauge left, they have to make an executive decision. You know, so they start playing a bit antsy. While you put them in burnout, I guess, and I'm understanding this now. When you put them in burnout immediately, they switch their mindset to okay into defensive mode. Here's my option. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what you're gonna do. And you leave their drive gauge so small, they start panicking because they don't want to be in burnout, and they start to play reckless. So that's why this came out. You know, so it makes sense because that's why this came out. Oh, yeah, that was gonna be an amazing set play because he knew the foul. Every Ken player does this. He knew the foul was coming, so he tried to do drive rush, slide. You know, unfortunately, too early. This time, Rikichi. The last time he got Um, the parry did come out, but he did the OS so that he doesn't get burnt out. Again, because the drive gauge is low. Oh, snap. Oh, why did he go for that combo? Nice. Nice whiff punish. Finally does the OS, but now it's data for Mena because you don't want to really do it all the time. Oof. Yeah, it is guess for game. He was looking for the parry or DP. Yeah, you see what he did there. It's so scary because he doesn't have to charge. You know, he just went back forth and it comes out because of the level two. Blanca and Gal. Oh no. He was airborne, so it whiffed. He wants the level two to end before he engages. Shit. Nice. Man, that crouch light kick, I mean, yeah, crouch light punch is insane, eh? Nice, 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 nice. That was nice. That was nice. He played well. Played super well. But yeah, guys, hope you learned something. Much appreciated for tuning in. Catch me next time.